We are at the Interlochen High School, and we're just going to go out and do a Taco Bell update. But I figured I'd show this right there. In 1988, you could have found a young plastic pimps. That was my homeroom class, and my teacher's name was Mrs. Richardson, and she was very nice. She was probably about, I don't know, in her 50s, mid to late 50s, which back then I just thought was ancient. Now, you know, the older I get, the younger that is. But yeah, I just figured I'd show that. And I guess the point of that is if you're a nice person and you're good to people, you may be remembered 40 years after the fact. And I do not remember hardly any of my other teachers. They weren't very cool. So I do remember a guy, my shop teacher, Mr. Murray. He was cool. Back in the 80s, I had the skater boy haircut where my head was shaved, you know, all around, and then I had the long bangs in my face. And he used to call me Leftover. I thought that was funny. Mr. Murray also had a snack bar in Hawthorne once upon a time, right there at the foot of the bridge. It was called Murray's Snack Bar, but that was back in like the early 90s. Yep. I hope that Mrs. Richardson and Mr. Murray are still around, but I don't know, so. They were both around the same age. And that was, as I said, almost 40 years ago. I tell you what, I remember one time sitting on my grandpa's knee. I was probably about 4 or 5 years old. And I asked him what's wrong with your skin? Because, you know, he was in his 70s at that time, and his skin was really wrinkly. And he's like, oh, I'm just old. And I was like, am I ever going to get old? And he's like, yeah, one day, but not for a long time. And I took him at that. I think that his idea of a long time and mine are completely different. Because it seems like time just melts. And especially anymore, it's like these weeks just melt by. Alright, so let's go do the Taco Bell update. I know you're excited for that. And we'll play a little game of can you spot the difference? Going down our road here with the enormous pothole crater. There's another one down by the Circle K too that I didn't even know was there. I saw it in the last Taco Bell update video. There's our crater. And I'm telling you, that's going to make the newspaper one day when somebody wrecks into that. And then files a lawsuit against somebody. CVS or the county, whoever's responsible for this road. Here is Circle K, where one day George Carlin is going to smoke in on a telephone booth. I know it. There is the famous red box, still with the Barbie poster. Alright, so let me get my window down here so we can... Okay, that huge dirt mound is gone. That was here last week. I don't know what happened to it. It looks like they've got the parking lot paved a little bit. I don't know if you could tell on the camera. I don't think that was like that last week. So they've got some of the parking lot paved. As far as the building goes, I see no difference. So I don't know. Like I said, next month is the 1-year anniversary that I've been filming this. So, well, that'll be the next bet, I guess, is will they have it done before the year anniversary? Alright, so I guess I'm gonna put in a few outtakes from the Saturday drive. And the first one I'll put in was a house that we took a video of in Volano Beach that just didn't make sense to fit it into the video anywhere. And it's got a really cool paint job on it. Okay, I just wanted to get a quick shot of this house. That is cool art right there. And that is somebody's house too. How cool is that? And then after that, I did go back over that bridge to try to show the Atlantic Ocean. Right down there is the Volano Beach Pier, which I have made a video of before. Boy, look at that water, it's pretty. All the sailboats out too. Which probably don't look very big on screen because this camera doesn't magnify things, so. Oh, maybe you can get a glimpse of the Atlantic Ocean right there. Oh yeah, you can see it in the car. I don't know if we can see it on the camera. We try to get a zoom in on that. Ain't that pretty? The Atlantic Ocean. And then I got another video of that old Ambassador Rambler at that gas station because the video I took of it before was really washed out, so now you could see it in a proper color tone. All right, we're back in between Hastings and East Palatka, and we stopped at this store so I could get another video of this car. I had shot a video of this before, but it was really washed out because I had the wrong light setting on it, so figure I'll just take another. Ambassador Rambler. That is just a really nice car. Yep, I'd love to have that and fix it up. I don't know if you could see inside, but super nice car.